Hey guys, welcome to Fantasy Football Insight. Today I'll be talking about the fantasy football implications for the offseason moves for the Houston Texans. And if you're watching this video, please do make sure to subscribe on YouTube if you haven't already and follow on Instagram at FF Insight. So, moving into the video, the Texans have made some questionable moves this offseason, and I'll dive into those in this video. So, to start off, they moved DeAndre Hopkins, they brought in David Johnson, Randall Cobb, and Brandon Cooks. I believe that with the trade of DeAndre Hopkins, Deshaun Watson's value takes a slight hit because he loses the top wide receiver and the top target on this team. However, I still do believe that he is a top 7 quarterback for dynasty purposes, and I do expect him to still be able to make things happen with his legs and with the weapons he still has around him. Moving into the running backs, I believe that David Johnson has a potential to bounce back massively because the team put a lot of faith in him with the DeAndre Hopkins trade because they essentially gave Hopkins for David Johnson and a bit more. So I believe that the team really believes in David Johnson, and if they don't, it's just a stupid move they did. So I do expect that David Johnson gets a lot of work, and he can be a running back too because of that. And last season, Carlos Hyde did relatively decent, so I think that's his floor, and his upside is being back in form and becoming a mid running back 2 with upside to be a running back 1. And right now he's going around 6 to 8, and I believe this is great value for him because he can be your running back 3 or 4, and you get so much value at the 6 to 8 round pick, in which he has so much upside to outperform his ADP at that range. And then moving into the wide receivers, I believe that Will Fuller and Brandon Cooks have massive upside in this team because the main worry for these two wide receivers is health. However, when they're healthy, they are amazing. They will be wide receiver 1s or 2s if they are healthy. However, again, it is a risk because they've been more injury prone than most other wide receivers in the league. Will Fuller has been injured for practically the last 3 years, and he comes in for a couple games every year and does amazing. And then Brandon Cooks, he's like one concussion away from practically retiring from the NFL. So these guys have a lot of upside. However, again, the downside is that if they get injured, you won't be able to start them and you'll be in trouble. So these guys won't be guys that I'll rely on my team, but they would be a nice to have player. Because if you have them and they are healthy, you can easily start them and expect about 15 to 20 points a game with boom potential for more than that. And then I do expect that the team will add another wide receiver via the draft because they did lose DeAndre Hopkins. However, if they don't, Randall Cobb can be a nice dart throw as he will be the slot receiver for this team. And they also have Kenny Stills. So they have a lot of speed in this offense. And if everyone stays healthy, this could be an interesting offense and they could do good every week. And then in the tight end position, it's a 3-way shootout in my opinion. And all 3 of these are nice flyers for dynasty leagues, not for redraft, until we get closer to the season. But these 3 tight ends are Jordan Akins, Jordan Thomas, and Kahale Warren. All of them are worth a dart throw because I expect that whoever becomes a tight end 1 here will get volume in the passing game this season, and they can produce a lot better than their ADP of being almost undrafted or being taken very late in dynasty drafts. So these are all worth some flyers, and whoever is the tight end at the start of the season may do very well. Finally, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and let me know what you guys think in the comment section below.